English Essentials, a learning series.
Effective presentations.
And whether you have done presentations multiple times, you're standing there in front of a group of other people, maybe your peers, maybe people you know, maybe people you don't know, but you can feel exposed and open to criticism. These kinds of feelings are quite normal, and yet we can find ways to mitigate them so that they don't affect our overall presentation performance. So we looked at 5 generic purposes, but your presentation should be broken down into something even more specific, more fine-tuned as well. It should also be measurable, relevant, and achievable. So when we're thinking about something that is specific, we could maybe consider the example of giving a conference report to your manager and to your workmates. It can be specific because although you might have a lot of information to share, perhaps there are just 3 key takeaways that you want them to remember and perhaps to even act on. In terms of measurable, if you were considering how you're sharing your talent and your skill on YouTube, you could measure it perhaps by how many views the video has, how many likes it appears to receive. Are you looking for the short term? Are you looking for the long term? What about that loan you asked from your parents? Did you get it? Did you get all of the money? Did you get some of it? Did you get nothing? When considering relevance, perhaps that thesis defense is an important one here. Obviously, you are trying to inform and inspire, making sure that your audience realizes the amount of work, the type of work, the lack of faulty logic that occurs within the thesis, noticing that the discussion points, the conclusion, the findings are suitable, are relevant, are trustworthy. And is it achievable? Think about those kids in grade 6. Are they leaving your presentation? Are they leaving that class knowing how to apply that math skill later on? So obviously you've got these major purposes, but you should always consider what you want your audience to know, to think, believe, or do as a result of the presentation.